Quiet, please!
All right, this is your boy the Duck coming at you with your next fundamental of marksmanship. All right, so today we are going to be talking about stance. Now, not trying to be disrespectful to my handicapped people out there, but I'm going to assume most of you guys know how to stand. Hopefully, maybe, I hope so. Realistically, stance is one of those things that a lot of people kind of overthink, but realistically, we probably do it every day. We stand, we walk, we move. Well, you need to be able to do the same thing with a firearm. All right, a lot of people kind of overthink stance and they want to create this perfect, shoulder length apart, and we have this perfect platform that we are standing in. But one of the things I want to talk about, the context in which I'm teaching you guys these fundamentals is for defensive shooting. Whether that be for concealed, whether that be for security, law enforcement, whatever. So, are you just gonna stand still in a shootout? Is he gonna stand still in a shootout that you're shooting at, that guy? Probably not. So we need to be able to move. So, any of you, those of you that ever have played a sport, think about how you would stand there playing a sport. All right, you would never just stand there, like a royal guard at the palace. No, you would have a nice athletic stance. Your feet are spread apart a little bit, your weight's forward. We don't want to stand straight up because we could get pushed around, we could fall back, and we're not ready to move. So think of your shooting stance as the same context. All right, we need to make sure that we are ready to move, we're mobile, and we're good to go. All right, so what is our goal with stance? Create that stable yet mobile foundation. All right, now, there's two words you're gonna hear a lot of people talk about when it comes to stance. First word is gonna be isosceles. All right, this is something kind of the newer version and something that we kind of came towards after years and years of teaching Weaver. All right, Weaver stance is that old school stance of blading your body. All right, the threat is against you, coming at you, and you're gonna blade your body so you're less of a target to shoot at. And then you're gonna, bend that elbow in, and you're gonna push out with your right hand if you're right-handed. And realistically, it worked for years and years and years, and that's fine. If you watch the old Lethal Weapon movies, that's how you always see a lot of the guys shooting in that. But realistically, isosceles was kind of the new kid to the block for a long time that kind of changed the game on that. And how isosceles works is, think of this line as your target, this bottom line here is your body. All right, so you're gonna square off with the target. The concept in law enforcement and military was this squares up your body armor with whoever possibly is shooting at you. And then we would push both of our arms out. So kind of think of if you're looking at the top of your body, you're looking at a isosceles triangle. So your arms being the other two angles, and then your body being that bottom. Now, problem I have with isosceles, if I stand perfectly squared off, okay, again, this kind of leaves me where, front to back, I'm a little unbalanced here. Side to side, I'm good, but I'm not really going to be able to brace that recoil very well. If, God forbid, somebody was to come at me in a defensive situation, they push me, I'm probably gonna end up on my ass. So I kind of would recommend kind of blend the two. We wanna square off kind of our upper body for the most part, but kind of take that primary side, if you're a right-handed shooter, your right side, and kind of bring that foot back just a hair, all right? And again, think about how you would stand in a fight, all right? You're gonna have that primary leg back a little bit, because again, if God forbid you do get punched, hopefully you're not gonna get knocked the hell on your ass, all right? So have that primary foot back a little bit, have that nice solid knees bent platform, your weight's forward, your weight is on your toes instead of your heels, and you're gonna be much more able to brace yourself for any impact, manage that recoil impulse depending on what kind of gun you're shooting, and you're gonna be ready to move. And that's the biggest thing I wanna push here. Be ready to move. Don't focus so much that you have to have this perfect Wild West stance, and that's how your shootout's gonna be, because I can almost guarantee you it's not gonna be that. All right, go online, look up, examples of shooting scenarios. People don't stand still. It doesn't work like that. So that's gonna be your video on stance. Hope you guys are taking something from this series Tomorrow we'll be coming at you with another fundamental, and hope you guys are enjoying this. Take care, be safe, we'll see you tomorrow.